General disclaimer. Welcome to this official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 3.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis and are active participants in all products they are presenting. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organisation. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general and not personalised advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide information and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone, so we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing to view this presentation. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing an Affiliate Marketing 3.0 official presentation. All products and services, their component parts and operating methods and systems, either provided by or created by Affiliate Marketing 3.0, belong solely to Affiliate Marketing 3.0. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing, or reselling any Affiliate Marketing 3.0 product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming, or social media sharing of Affiliate Marketing 3.0 presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may also lead to legal consequences.
You're muted, Joe.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much, Izzy. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to UK Prime Time and tonight's presentation of the 3FO opportunity. We still have plenty of space, so reach out to your community, to your teammates, to your upline, your sideline, and bring along any new prospects. Help them to see the vision of how the rest of 2026 could look. This may well be the opportunity just for them. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so tonight I am presenting for you the next generation of affiliate operating system that is Web3 powered, and it is where you can earn Ethereum on a daily, weekly, and now a monthly basis with a simple investment into an ignition pack. So I'm welcoming you to 3FO, and let me ask you one question. What if one decision could change your financial trajectory? And what if that decision was made tonight, right here, right now on this presentation? What if tonight could change the entire direction of your financial future? Well, let me show you how that could indeed be the possibility. So let's look at how 3FO works. So with a single investment into an ignition pack of $500 in Ethereum, and I'm going to give you the APYs across all of these panels. And for somebody brand new into our ecosystem who does not have any BTCC, and if you are here and brand new, then Bitcoin Code is our flagship product. And the person who invited you can give you a little bit more information about that after the presentation. But for somebody who's joining us for the first time, this is a guaranteed 2x return, $1,000 back for your $500 investment. And you'll get that at a rate of 1% per week, 52% APY. And that's the same on all of these panels. A flat rate across all of these panels, a guaranteed 2x return at 52% APY. But if you've been with us for a while or since the beginning and you've got some BTCC harvested, then you are guaranteed 3x return, and you stake on a 1-to-1 basis. So you're investing in your ignition pack and staking $500 of BTCC, and you'll get $1,500 back for your $500 investment, 65% APY, 1.25% a week. And if you're staking $1,000 of BTCC, you'll get 4x return, so $2,000 back, for your $500 investment, 78% APY, 1.5% a week. The objective here is to move through these panels, reinvesting your profits, moving through these panels, increasing your weekly percentage, your weekly Ethereum holdings until you get to sub panel 243, where you are now maximizing and you're earning 156% APY at 3% a week. So let's look what that means to you in real terms. Assuming you're forexing, because who doesn't want to maximize, and starting at the ignition pack, as everybody must, and your income per week is $7.50 per week in Ethereum. You move through to panel 3, that's $26 a week. Panel 9, $90 a week. 27, that's $300 a week. Panel 81, over $1,000 a week. And panel 243 is over $3,500 a week. And all paid in Ethereum. So every time you move up a panel, you are basically 3xing your weekly return until you get to sub panel 243. Now, this is where you should see the genius of this system and how this single investment here is enabling you to build your wealth without having to put in any additional funding if you don't want to. So 4x return, $2,000 back for your $500. Your return on investment, $2,000. That gives you enough profit to invest in panel 3 with enough left over to reinvest in the ignition pack. Each panel gives you enough profit to activate the next panel and reactivate the previous panel. A completely self-funding system. All you've put in is $500 and you are building your wealth in Ethereum. Now imagine what the value of Ethereum is going to be in a few years' time. In the last 5 years, Ethereum has roughly 5x'd, but it has as much as 10x'd when it hit its all-time high. It is expected to rebound and do another 5 to 10x over the next 5 years. So imagine being in a position where you've now got all 6 panels running and all you've done is invest $500 and you're now earning over $5,000 every single week in Ethereum. This really is a wealth generating machine. Now, this is a massive piece of innovation, and this is where we give you the ability to borrow 50% of the panel value to borrow to help you move up to the next. So on the ignition pack, you can borrow $250 to give yourself a discount for panel 3, and each panel you can borrow 50% of the value to give yourself a discount to upgrade to the next panel. And this is an interest-free loan and you repay it with future yield. So again, you are managing your system with a single investment of $500. Of course, if you wish to put more funding in, you can. I'm currently a sub panel 9 and I've got about 11 or 12 ignition packs. So as a combination of putting in fresh funds and reinvestment, I've moved up to sub panel 9, but it's not necessary. This can be a completely self-funding system from that initial $500 investment. Now, not only can you borrow for yourself, but on the ignition pack, you can actually borrow 50% of that value to lend to 2 other people and give them a discount so they can get started. And this is a free, also a free interest-free loan and is repaid through future yield. And if you want them to repay you, you can have an arrangement with them or you can gift it to them. The choice will always be yours. So how is it possible? How are we managing to do this? Well, we have Alpha AI. And Alpha AI is a super advanced AI trading signals system. Alpha AI scans across dozens of different networks, dozens of different strategies and decentralized exchanges, looking for opportunities to generate profits. And it generates signals. And we've employed a bunch of asset managers which look after the funds in 3FO, working together with Alpha AI and their own expertise. They are generating millions of dollars of profits. And you can see here, currently in the P&L for Alpha AI is $1.9 million. It's generated around 17-18% profit in the last month, 60% in the last 3 months. And if you look at some of these trades, you can see, look, 18x, 13x, 9x, 28x, 6x, they are trading with a very high level of success. And these are the asset managers, or some of the asset managers at least, that are operating alpha AI signals and using their own expertise to analyze the markets, trade in the markets, using your investments into 3FO to generate the profits. So unlike many other companies, we are actually generating real profits, real time, every single week. Now, alongside your ignition pack, you have a great product offering, and that's where you'll get a free liquid pay card, a free protocol yield whale pass, and an LFG starter pack. Liquid Pay, of course, is our very own crypto Visa card that gives you your own self-custody wallet, and very soon your very own private bank account. DO banking is being tested right now. Protocol Yield, a HFT trading system where you just simply invest your funds and let that HFT traders do all the work, and that operates on a profit sharing system. And LFG is yet to launch, and that'll be happening in the next few weeks. This is an index trading platform for the crypto space built around a GameFi system. This is $300 worth of value, $100 each, that you're getting absolutely free. So anybody new that comes into our system gets to test our 3 core products for free. Now, we also have our NFT, COD20 NFT miners that are available on 3FO, so that you are able to get started in 3FO for just $50. And of course, anybody brand new coming in can begin their Bitcoin code mining journey. And that's $50 for the GT1X, $500 for the 10X, and $5,000 for the 100X. We also have the BTC20 smart chain nodes available, which are paying 182% APY. And alongside their own individual returns, they give you a 2x earning potential through the affiliate model. And our most recent launched new product is the ETF, where you can stake your surplus Bitcoin code and earn additional Ethereum on a monthly basis. And you can choose ETF like 12 or 18, a 1 or 2 year staking period to earn 12 or 18% APY. Now, the vault was due to lock on the 1st of March, but we petitioned Chavez to extend that. It's now going to be locking on the 15th of March, which is in 6 days time. So you have 6 days left to invest in an ignition pack or upgrade to a sub panel within 3FO, and then enable yourself to be able to stake BTCC into the ETF and earn Ethereum on a monthly basis. You can stake BTCC up to the value of 3FO panels that you have purchased. Okay, now introducing the Ethereum Reserve, the 3FO Ethereum Reserve. And this is the contribution to a reserve that is going to protect 3FO and protect the users for the long term. The contribution to the reserve method is adopted by cryptocurrency exchanges and financial institutions to demonstrate that they hold sufficient assets to back the funds under their custody. And it plays a vital role in building trust and transparency within the crypto industry by ensuring that customers' assets are secure, properly maintained, and fully accounted for. 20% of the user's total Ethereum rules will be allocated to the contribution to 3FO Ethereum Reserve, strengthening asset backing while delivering long-term value to the community. So when you're investing in 3FO, you know that every time you do a withdrawal, you are contributing to the security, the long-term security of 3FO, the long-term security of every single user's assets. And there is a future plan for those assets that will come back to the user in the long term as a yield product. We've also launched the internal transfer feature. So now it is possible to transfer assets from your holdings wallet, from your income wallet, directly to another user within the ecosystem. If you're bringing in somebody new, they can sign up. And if you were going to give them the funds or give them a portion of the funds, then you can do a simple internal transfer. Fast, easy, very cheap with just a 5% admin fee. Now, of course, all of this building of wealth can take time. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It is an important strategy that we use in order to build wealth in the long term. So as a passive investor, then yes, it will take time. Much less time than anything in the traditional finance world. But of course, in order to be sustainable, it has to happen over a period of time. However, as we are a affiliate marketing company, you have the ability to accelerate your own personal yield by taking advantage and leveraging our uni-level income system. So by investing in an ignition pack, staking your BTCC, you can unlock hundreds of thousands of earning potential, and you can accelerate it by leveraging the uni-level income plan and growing a community. And this is how it works. So activate your level 1, you need 2 active directs and $1,000 of business volume. This can be achieved by buying ignition pack or selling miners or mixing of either. And that qualifies you to earn 10% commission on that first level. Level 2, 3 active directs, $1,500 of business volume, 5% all the way down to 7 levels. So in just these 7 levels, you can build a massive business, earn a massive income, and help others to do the same. But if you've got bigger ambitions of really achieving big within the 3FO ecosystem, then you need to start hitting the ranks. So to get paid 8 more levels, you need to hit the ranks. So to get paid on 8, 9, and 10, you need to be rank 1. 11, 12, and 13, rank 2. 14 and 15, rank 3. And the objective is to go a minimum of 20 people wide so that you can get paid 15 levels deep. You can go wider if you're going to be 50 people wide, 100 people wide, that's fine. The maximum you can be paid is 15 levels deep. But imagine the income that you can be earning as your community is growing bigger and bigger and bigger and even wider. This is huge, huge income potential. Now, these commissions are very, very important because this is how you accelerate your yield packages. So let's start with the ignition pack. That's $2,000 return if you're maximizing. This is the passage of time, $0 on the left, $2,000 on the right. This is going to take around 4.5 years. But let's say you bring in 10 people next week. That's $5,000 worth of business volume for the company. That means you qualify for a $500 commission, 10%. That means they deduct $500 off the end of that term and bring it forward to the next day. So now you've received $500. You've only got $1,500 left to claim. Imagine doing that for 3 more weeks. You've now claimed your entire ignition pack in just 1 month instead of 4.5 years. This is huge acceleration. And this is how you build your business. You grow your commissions, reinvest in panels, and earn more Ethereum. Build your wealth. Because the sooner you get to sub panel 243, the sooner you can enjoy big, big income. Now, alongside that, we have the builder's income on yield. And this is when your team earns, you earn too. So imagine on your 3rd level, someone who's bought sub panel 9 is earning $90 a week. You're getting 5% of that, which is $4.50. Doesn't sound like much, but imagine that across hundreds of people in your community, everybody growing their business, everybody earning yield on their own packages and upgrading from panel to panel to panel, increasing the amount of yield, the percentage that they're earning, and the amount of Ethereum they're earning. This is passive income that will grow week on week on week, and that you will receive every single week for as long as you have active packages within 3FO. So this works on a similar level to the yield package commissions. So level 1, 2 active directs, 10% commission. Level 2, 3 active directs, 5% commission, all the way down with the objective of being 20 wide, minimum of 20 wide, getting paid 15 levels deep. There are no rank restrictions on the builder's income. Advantages for your guaranteed weekly yield, team-based earnings, and using BTCC to enhance your yield. And this is all transparent, and this is all built for sustainability. We've all had enough of these platforms that pop up at the beginning of the bull run and make big promises, and then they disappear at the first sign of market volatility, or at just when the time they've collected the money and they then just disappear. We've had enough of those platforms. Here we are now, 2.5 years later, still working hard to build something sustainable, to fulfill a long-term roadmap, not just for the company, but for every single user. Now, if you really want to go big and looking to hit those ranks, then we have these ranks to reward you for your contribution. So you do need to hit certain criteria. So you need the required number of active directs, a minimum business volume, the minimum team size, and you need 3 active legs on a 40-30-30 ratio and 4 legs for rank 10. So rank 1, you need 3 active directs, $15,000 of business volume and a team of 30. You get $1,000 in Ethereum. Rank 2, $45,000 of volume, you get $3,000. Rank 3, you need $125,000 of business volume and you get $5,000. So that you're claiming $9,000 in just these 3 ranks. Now, the 40-30-30 is like this. So we'll use the 15,000 as the example. This $15,000 must be distributed across 3 main legs on a 40-30%, 30% basis. 6,000, 4.5, 4.5. Now, of course, you get paid on your entire business. Every single community member within your business is generating affiliate rewards for themselves, for you, in the network in the usual way. You get paid on your entire business. It is simply, if you wish to hit ranks, that you need to have $15,000 of business volume across 3 main legs. And it's the same for these 2 ranks also. These ranks are about building the foundations of your business, because these ranks are all about leadership. Your willingness to work with others and help them to grow their business. Because to hit rank 4 and beyond, you've got to help 3 people to hit rank 3, 3 to hit 4, 3 to hit 5, 3 to hit 6, 3 to hit 7, 3 to hit 8, 4 to hit 9, so you can hit rank 10. And your reward for that is $10,000, $25,000, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, $5 million, $10 million worth of Ethereum. Across all these ranks, you're claiming $16.5 million of Ethereum rewards. So this is about encouraging balanced growth and driving leadership and unlocking millionaire rewards that are 100% additive. All of these rewards are bonuses. They do not come out of your own personal yields. So all earnings are calculated based on active subscriptions. Payouts are processed daily in Ethereum on the base network. Yield is generated from Alpha AI yield performance, and every withdrawal is subject to a 20% contribution to the 3FO Ethereum reserve with 0% admin fee. 20% of the total income will be allocated to the 3FO Ethereum reserve to strengthen asset backing. This initiative is designed to deliver multiple benefits to the entire community. Internal transfer from Ethereum holding wallet or income wallet to the transfer wallet are subject to a 5% admin fee, while peer-to-peer fund transfers are subject to a 0% admin fee. To qualify for uni-level and builders income, users must maintain the required number of active directs and BTCC staking. Rank rewards are paid once upon meeting the criteria and the required minimum of active directs, minimum required business volume, minimum team size, and at least 3 legs required, 40-30-30. Income limits are applied per subscription based on staking ratio. Users must follow all platform terms, stay compliant, and avoid manipulation or stacking. Yield payouts are processed every Wednesday and distributed in Ethereum on the base network. Weekly yield is generated weekly and credited automatically. Yields are calculated from the date of joining until the next weekly distribution cycle. So if you join on a Monday or Tuesday, you get paid on the Wednesday. If you join on a Wednesday, you get paid on the following Wednesday. The builder's income on yield is also credited every Wednesday alongside your personal yield. This income is distributed across 15 levels based on the active team structure and yield generation within each level. Every subscription has a maximum potential of 2, 3, or 4x, depending on your BTCC staking tier. Once a user reaches their earning cap, all further income will be redirected to an unclaimed income. To claim that unclaimed income, users must top up their subscription before the next business closing. Failure to top up in time may result in permanent forfeiture of unclaimed rewards. Panels and sub-panels between 500 and 121,500 are sequentially unlocked. Activation via Ethereum top-up or sub-panel loan boost of up to 50% except for sub-panel 243. BTCC staking multipliers defines yields more precisely of ranges of 1.25 to 2.5% weekly or 1.5 to 3.5% weekly. APY is capped at 130 and 156%. Sub-panel loan boost system is eligible up to sub-panel 81 and sub-panel loans applied directly to the panel, not the wallet. Explicit exclusion of sub-panel 243. For example, if you have a $500 ignition pack, you can borrow $250 sub-panel loan for sub-panel 3. Repayment is either through future yield or manual repayment. Yield distribution is paid weekly in Ethereum on the base network, based on panel value and BTCC staking ratio. Multiple accounts are allowed, must be funded individually. 3FO can investigate suspicious stacking patterns. 3FO reserves the right to enforce lock periods and suspend sub-panel loans for misuse. There you go. That is everything you need to know about the 3FO ecosystem. Okay, so I'm hoping I've done that presentation justice and everybody has a very clear vision of how your financial future could look under 3FO, so that you can see that we have got something sustainable. We've got a plan, a system in place that supports the network, that supports the company, that supports the growth and protects every single user. Okay, let's bring ourselves to the end. So you should all be familiar with our weekly schedule by now. Monday, Tuesdays and Thursdays are presentation days where you can bring your new prospects and take some of the heavy lifting off of your shoulders and put it onto ours so that we do a professional presentation. And Wednesday is community call with Chavez. We were very fortunate that we had him two days last week, Wednesday and Friday. And I'm hoping we will have him for 2 this week, but I believe we will at least have him on Wednesday. So everything between Monday and Thursday is at 7 p.m. UK time and 7 p.m. EST time for the US. Friday is community support, training and Q&A. We're hoping Chavez will join us, but if not, then Carl and I will have some sorts of training put together and then we'll have live Q&A afterwards. There is just the one event on Friday. That's 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. EST time. And of course, Saturday and Sunday is yours to do with as you will, but I would recommend building your business. The faster you move through those panels, the faster you can grow your wealth, maybe pay off some debts and enjoy shopping just a little bit more. Now, I want to invite you to our Global Leaders One Team community call on Sunday. This is not a corporate event. This is a community-led event. And this is where you can come and join us on Sunday, every Sunday, and have your say. We are one community, but we are also many voices. And it's very difficult for us to hear all of those voices. We only speak to a certain number of people. So this is an opportunity for you to come along and have your say. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. Doesn't matter who your upline is. You are very, very welcome to come and join us. The last 4 calls we've had have been very, very productive. We've had some excellent debate, excellent questions, excellent suggestions. So come and join us. Come and be part of the conversation. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time, 12:30 a.m. India time, 11 p.m. Dubai time, 2 p.m. EST, 11 a.m. PST. And if you are brand new into the ecosystem and you've invested in an ignition pack, come and see Carl and myself at the US prime time, which is at 11 p.m. UK time at the moment until our clocks change. And you could qualify for a free $50 miner and a little bit of BTCC to help you start mining, and you can begin your Bitcoin code mining journey. There you go. So that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I hope we'll see you again this evening on the US prime time, 11 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. EST time. And if not, we will see you tomorrow evening for the Chavez update at 7 p.m. UK time. Good night all. Have a great evening.